Hey, what's going up, guys? I've already said that I was going to try to do this in one take, but here we are at take two. But anyway, don't forget just a few announcements before we get into the meat of what I wanted to share with y'all today. This Sunday night, we're going to do a Zoom meeting again. I know yesterday it didn't really work out. We had some technical issues. I think I finally got those worked out. And so I'll be sending out the link to this week's Sunday Night Youth. We're going to meet at 6 o'clock. It'll be Easter Sunday. I'm looking forward to meeting with y'all this Sunday at 6 o'clock. If you hear my kids in the background, I'm sorry. We're working from home, but it's okay. It's no big deal. But also, secondly, guys, if you have any questions about God, the gospel, the Bible, or church, I've actually opened up a texting app on my phone. And if you want to send any questions in about God, the gospel, the Bible, or church, you can text them to 229-235-9293. So any questions you have regarding God, the gospel, the Bible, church, Christianity, feel free to text those in to that number. Now this morning, if you've been reading in your devotional, we moved from 2 Peter and we've now moved into 1 Corinthians chapter 10. And we started in verse 23. And there's a few things that I want to point out. So this is what Paul says in 1 Corinthians 10, starting in verse 23. He says, all things are lawful, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful, but not all things build up. Let no one seek his own good, but the good of his neighbor. And so this was just a few thoughts. So basically what Paul is talking about here to the church at Corinth is eating meats that were available to them that could have perhaps already been offered up to different gods and idols and stuff like that. And so the gist that I want y'all to get from it today is, are we doing anything that could hinder somebody else's walk in Christ? Are we doing anything, that could be hurting somebody else's conscience? Because I know that some of us are like, well, I don't have a problem with this, or I don't have a problem with that. This doesn't really affect me, but could that affect another believer or even another unbeliever? And so I want you to really think about that. Think about, am I doing anything that could be hindering the life or the believer of somebody else's that is a believer? Am I doing something that could be hindering their walk or that could be searing their conscience? That's the first question I want you to ask. The second question I want you to ask is, Paul also points out that there are these people that kind of have their mind made up that eating meat is wrong or eating meat is right, and really biblically there's no mandate towards either one of those things. So are we really adamant about some things that truthfully are honestly just opinions? Or do we have a biblical root for everything that we are just kind of saying, hey, this is what we need to be doing? And so those are the two questions that I want y'all to think about today. And I will be uploading this video shortly. And I look forward to seeing y'all again Sunday night. I had a good time last night. But until that time comes, I can't wait to see y'all again soon. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good week, guys.